the sideline. I figured we'd get the ball back. And, you know, just came up short.
Can you talk about, take us through getting Rob Gronkowski more involved in the second half, especially on that first drive?
Yeah, he did a great job. I mean, he played great. He played a great game. I mean, he made some big plays for us. We needed it. When Brandon went out, you know, everyone else needed to step up. Hogs had a great game. Danny played great. I mean, all the guys played well. We just came up short in the end. I mean, they played a good game. They played well offensively. You know, special teams there did a good job, and you know, we moved the ball. I think red area was something that hurt us in the first half, but wish we'd have scored more points. They're all pretty disappointing. I mean, losing sucks, but that's part of you. You know, you show up and you try to win, and sometimes you lose, and that's the way it goes. Yeah, Danny made a good throw. I just didn't, you know, just didn't make the play. I mean, it was there to be made, and I missed the play. Yeah, I caught it, but didn't catch it tonight. You know, I certainly hope so. So, I certainly hope so. Yeah.
Is it hard to sort of take that mindset right now that you at least made it here, you know?
Yeah. But I think if you're not in the game, you don't have a chance to win. So, I mean, if you want to be world champs, you got to play in this game. So, we played eight of them, and you know, they were all good games. But today we had our opportunities. Never really got control of the game. Never really played on our terms, and you know, just didn't make enough plays when we needed to.
Tom, you got the ball, you were 25 or 220, whatever that was.
Yep.
How confident were you when you did that?
Yeah, we hit the first one, and then, you know, just obviously the strip sack. I mean, it just, the guys made a good play. I mean, they got a good rush, and you know, that's what they needed. Someone needed to make a play, and those guys made it.
With them moving the ball as much as they did, as well as they did, that change your approach?
Yeah, we moved the ball quite a bit too. We just, you know, we did a good job in the second half. First half, you know, we had a lot of yards. We just didn't have a lot of points, and that came back to kind of bite us in the end.
Tom, how much did it hurt you?
I mean, he's one of our best players, so you know, anytime you lose a great player, it's tough. So frustrating to lose him. He's very disappointed, but that's football. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I expect to be back, so we'll see. Sorry? I mean, it's 15 minutes after the game ended, so I'd like to process this a little bit, and I wouldn't see why I wouldn't be back.
Hey Tom, how shocking is that because of what you guys have always been able to do in those situations? How shocking was it to get that fumble? But even then, with seconds left, you're still close.
Yeah, you know, they made a good play. They stripped the ball, and they got it back and kicked the field goal, and down 8, we had a chance at the end zone, and just came up short on the Hail Mary.
How tough was it to watch your defense, watch them struggle on the side, watch them on the sideline?
Yeah, I was kind of focused on what we needed to do offensively. So, you know, we get it. We're supposed to move it and score, and you know, that's what we were trying to do. So, whatever happens, sometimes they play good, sometimes they don't play as good, sometimes we don't play good. I mean, it's a team sport. So, you know, if Eagles played a better game today, they deserve to win. That's why they're champs.
Tom, you guys had a great season, but you always say it sucks to lose this game.
Yeah.
So that feeling is not a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck. It obviously, yeah, it sucks.
What will stick with that with this game?
Sorry?
What will stick in your mind with this game?
Yeah. Well, just, like I said, we had opportunities to, I thought, take control, and we just didn't do a great job in the first half. We moved the ball a lot, didn't score a lot of points. Did a better job in the second half, but had a chance. Those guys made a play, so.
Tommy, as far as you guys did run more, hurry up and get more in your terms. Seemed effective.
Yeah. It's always in. We were pretty effective tonight. We just didn't score more points than the other team.
You've won a lot of close games like this in the Super Bowl. What's the feeling like having devastated?
It's tough to lose these games. But again, you can't win the game if you're not in the game, and you play to win, and sometimes you lose. And I'm disappointed. Wish we could have done a better job, but we fought to the end. And I give the Eagles a lot of credit. They played a great game. They got a great team, and those guys played really well.
On the script sack,
Yep.
can you see him sort of like flash in front of you, or is that something that you couldn't see like a ball?
Yeah. I'd obviously love to not have it stripped from me, so I was just holding the ball, trying to get it downfield, and those guys had a good rush and got in there and made a good play. And that's what they've been doing that all year. We knew they had a good rush, and they made a good play. They made a good play. They made a good play at the right time. That's yeah. They made one good play at the right time.
Well, when did you realize in this game that it was going to be like it was? Was it pretty early on that you thought, okay, this is going to be a shootout?
Wasn't sure. You always hope you come out on the winning end of the shootouts, but we just didn't come out on the winning end today. So, a couple more questions. Yeah, we were poised. I thought we had another chance to get the ball. So, we got it back without a minute 10, and got the ball to midfield and took a shot. So, yeah, I don't think anyone wallows on our team. A competitive team, and we played hard. We just didn't make enough plays, and they scored more points.
Tom, as you wrap up your process now, in terms of how much time you sort of take to just clear your head and get away from it, and sort of start building it back up again, make your climb again.
Yeah, well, no one's feeling sorry for us, so we'll evaluate like we always do, and everyone, I'm sure, is pretty tired after a long year. That's football. No, that's what it is. Get a little rest. All right.
Tom, you played yards passing and 30-some odd points. Would you thought that would be enough?
It wasn't, so just the way it goes. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Just to be in this moment, unbelievable. Yeah, that was something we've been working on, and Doug and I were talking. I was like, let's just run it. It was a good time, and the end was a little wider than I thought, so I was like, I really need to sell like I'm not doing anything. And it worked. Trey made an amazing throw, right on the money. I just looked it in. And we've repped it for a while, so I was excited to get it run and in the Super Bowl. Good, how are you? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we talked a lot this last week about, a couple years ago, there's a time where I was thinking about hanging up the cleats, and, I think as people, we deal with struggles, and that was, a moment in my life where, I thought about it, and, I prayed about it, and, I'm grateful that I made the decision to come back here and play. I wouldn't be out here without God, without Jesus in my life. I can tell you that first and foremost. I don't have the strength to come out here and play this game like that. And that's a everyday walk. We have struggles as people, and that's just been my rock and my family.
Good to see Tom
I didn't get to see Tom. I was looking for Tom. It got pretty crazy really fast. I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time. You know, guy does it right. He's been unbelievable. He was unbelievable tonight. You know, can't say enough about him.
You seem like you were so relaxed tonight from the start. Could you just talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I felt good. I mean, you never really know what it's going to be like when you're going into a Super Bowl. I've never been here before, so there are normal nerves. You got butterflies. I mean, it's a big game. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than this. So, but I felt good. I felt calm. I think the big thing that helped me was knowing that I didn't have to be Superman. I have amazing teammates, amazing coaches around me, and all I had to do was just go play as hard as I could and play for one another, play for those guys. And, you know, not look at the scoreboard, not look at the time, just go out there and play. Don't worry about it. And, you know, came away with a victory. I didn't switch my mindset. I wasn't worrying about the scoreboard. I wasn't worrying about the time. I was just playing ball. I think sometimes you start worrying about that so much and it starts creeping in your brain. I was just playing. Whatever play Doug called, I was just going to go out there and rip it. And, you know, that was sort of our mindset going into this. We had to play a strong 60 minutes, and it took 60 minutes to win this game. No, I'm excited. I mean, quarterback going out on a route. I was pumped to go over there and talk to Doug, and, you know, we agreed on it. And, you know, like I said, we worked on it for a long time, and we executed it perfectly. That's probably the best it's looked, so we hit it at the right time. I mean, we've probably been working on it for a month, so. Yeah, I mean, being on the podium with my wife, Tori, and my daughter, Lily, I mean, that's what life's about right there. I mean, we're Super Bowl champs, but time does stop when you look in your daughter's eyes and you get to celebrate this moment. I got to look in my wife's eyes. I get to celebrate this with her. I mean, they've been there, you know, my wife's been there through everything. My family's been there through everything. And to be in this moment, to celebrate this moment, that's what it's about. And, you know, I'm just grateful. To be a part of the Philadelphia Eagles' first championship, I mean, we've all waited a long time to be in this position to be world champions. The people who bleed green, the people of Philadelphia, the people all across the nation that support the Eagles, they've waited a long time. Mr. Lurie's waited a long time. You know, being a part of this, being drafted to Philadelphia, and being fortunate enough to come back and be a part of this team, to be a piece of this puzzle. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and, you know, I know there's going to be a lot of celebrating tonight. Rubes. You know, I was really staying in the moment. This is always the outcome, the goal. But I feel like if you put it on a pedestal, you start forgetting to do the little things, the preparation, the practice. You start forcing balls because you're trying to play at a level that, you know. So when this became reality was when we won the NFC Championship game, because that was what was staying in the moment. And I wasn't worrying about the next day. I was worrying about that moment. And that's what, you know, I did today, we did today. Just staying in this moment, doing everything you can in the moment to be successful. And the outcome was we were world champs. Thank you. Thank y'all.